let's talk about the only person living with dementia that I really couldn't work with. So in an earlier video, somewhere on my YouTube channel, I talk about accusations, and check that out because it's really about how to deal with someone accusing you or someone else of something you, of course, didn't do. A lot of times it's stealing, cheating, something like that. In this situation, I had a resident once as a dementia care director who 80% of the time was fine. She liked me. But 20% of the time, when she got into one of her moods, as she did, she decided that I, not anybody else, just me, was sleeping with her husband. As you may imagine, very difficult. And you might say, well, Rachel, I thought you said embrace everybody's reality. Can't you embrace her reality? Of course not. When you're embracing somebody's reality, you're doing what's true for them. And the caveat, of course, is accusations. Now, what we're not going to do is say, I didn't do that. That's stupid. You're crazy, right? What we're going to say is something like, it really hurts my feelings that you think that about me or about whoever the person is. Let me look into what might be happening. And so you're taking the burden on yourself. Now, in this particular situation, what did I do? I just left the floor. I left the floor for about 10 to 15 minutes until she calmed down. She needed to work with other caregivers. Seeing my face was not helping anybody's situation. And so I would just exit the floor. My boss at the time was like, oh, I thought you were really good at reorienting your residents. And I said, well, first of all, we never reorient anybody living with dementia. But the best thing I can do in this situation is remove myself. It's amping her up. It's agitating her. I'm agitating her. Something about me is agitating her. We need to send somebody else in. And now you might say, well, wait a second. What if I'm the only caregiver? What if I'm a home caregiver and I have to come in and see this client? It may be time for you to talk to your office and see if another caregiver can work with this individual. Because you can't have a situation where one of your clients or your loved one living with dementia constantly thinks that you're doing something terrible, right? This may be a situation where you need to hire somebody else to come in if you're a family caregiver, bring a neighbor over, something. But we can't really just continue amping this person up with our presence, sometimes taking a break. And I found that when I came back, she was fine with me again. So taking that time, removing myself, letting her be with the other people who worked in that building, that worked out fine.